Well, I created Ancient Roots for a few main reasons. The first reason was that I noticed there was a fragmentation in the herbalist community in Israel. There was kind of the native-born Hebrew-speaking herbalists, and then all the immigrant, visiting, sabbatical, tourist herbalists or whatever, and they didn't know one another. And so when people were asking for references for excellent herbalists, they were just referring within their own circle, and they didn't even know that there was an expert in the other circle. So I saw that that was a problem, and it was such a shame. And I thought, how can we bring these two circles, these two groups together, kind of level the platform, because English is a universal language, even for Israelis. It's universal. So maybe if we could just put everyone on one stage, just get one forum, make it in English so that we can meet face to face, meet each other, make friends, build community, play with Mother Nature together, in workshops and plant walks, and have these experiences together and make connections that might be helpful. The second reason was really, it hurt my pride as an Israeli to talk with other foreign herbalists and to travel abroad and ask the herbal community, what do you know about herbal medicine in Israel? And they would say, nothing, and I would say, do you know Nir Avraham? Do you know Nisim Crispel? I would start talking about people and they'd say, no. And it was just such a shame. It was so sad for me to see that, because these herbalists are just looking at herbal medicine in these new and innovative ways. They're writing books. They're putting themselves out there, but it's in Hebrew, and their work is not being translated, and they're not out there in the global field meeting herbalists face to face and developing relationships so that they can collaborate. So that was making me think, okay, we need to present ourselves to the global community and say, hey, hi, look at us. Like, we want to share what we've learned with you, and we want to be part of your community, and we want to invite you here to Israel with open arms, and we want you to be part of us and to be part of you. So that was the first thing. The second thing was that this worked both ways. So that when I was asking the Hebrew-speaking or native Hebrew-speaking Israelis, again, many of them spoke English, but they weren't picking up books necessarily in English, or they didn't know about certain herbalists like Seven Song that are really making their name through one-on-one interactions or online courses, or establishing, things like the Ithaca Free Clinic. They didn't have that knowledge. There was no one kind of to introduce them, and so they didn't know about them either. And this was a true shame, because there's so much innovation and so much research and so much collaboration and so much new and refreshing ways of looking at every aspect of herbal medicine that's coming from Europe and from North America, from South America, from North Africa, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and Iceland, everywhere. And the common denominator, the common language, has always been English, which is the way that we've been able to communicate with one another. So it seemed to me that this would be a fantastic opportunity for Israelis to get to know these incredible herbalists from abroad, face to face, speak with them, ask them questions, get to know them, and build relationships with them. So really, Ancient Roots was a no-brainer. The time for Ancient Roots has come, and we hope we're going to get an incredible gathering of people, both from Israel and abroad, to come together with these same common goals, to learn from each other and connect with one another and build relationships. And you never know what will happen when you open these floodgates. There could be books being written together. There could be news articles being written together. There can be support when dealing with government agencies and in different countries, where there are kind of sticky sticky or sticking points revolving around herbal medicine. Who knows what the implications could be? So we're really excited to welcome everybody who wants to join us in this endeavor and build this community with us.